Good day, children. Sai Ram. Welcome back. Today, Gyani Dadaji is going to tell us about Makara Sankranti festival. So, let us see what is he telling about this festival. Okay. So, chapter 11, Makara Sankranti. India is a multicultural country. Here, people of different faiths live in harmony and celebrate their festivals in a spirit of love. Festivals renew our spirits and family bond. Makara Sankranti is one such festival of the Hindus. Now here, India is multicultural country means the country which has many different cultures, traditions, customs and beliefs. In India, different religions people live together in harmony, like the Hindus, Muslims, Christians, Sikhs. These religions have their own festivals, but all of them come together and happily celebrate the festivals. Okay, and during these festivals all the family they come together. Okay, so there is a spirit. Festivals renew our spirits and family bond. So Makar Sankranti is one such festival of the Hindus. During the first 6 months of the year, the days are longer than the nights. So, during the first 6, when the year starts, new year starts, the first 6 months of the year, the days are longer and the nights than the nights. The days are long and the nights are short. Okay. So, during the other 6 months, the nights are longer and then the days. Okay, so the first 6 months of the year, the days are longer and the nights are short. Okay, days are longer than the nights. But during the other 6 months, the nights are longer than the days. Okay, the first period is called Uttarayan. Okay, the first 6 months, that is from the month of January we can say. So, the first period is called Uttarayan. The first 6 months is called as Uttarayan. Uttara means north. Uttara means north. The sun is seen towards the north. So, the second period is Dakshinaya. Dakshinaya. The sun is seen towards the south. Dakshin means south. Uttar means north. So, the sun is seen towards the north. So, the first period is called Uttarayana. That is, Uttar means north. So, the sun is seen towards the north side. And the second period is Dakshinaya. Dakshin means the south. So, the sun is seen towards the south. Okay. Next. The Uttarayana starts in the month of January. When does the Uttarayana starts? In the month of January. The day Uttarayana starts is Makara Sankranti. So, the day on which the Uttarayana starts, that is Makara Sankranti. Okay. So, day Uttarayana starts is Makara Sankranti, first festival. We celebrate this as a festival all over the country. So, this festival, that is Makara Sankranti, is celebrated all over the country. What do we do on this day, on Makara Sankranti? People bathe in the holy waters. Morning they get up early in the morning. They bathe in the holy waters. Worship the sun god and give away gifts. Okay. So, people, what do they do on this day? What do people do on this day? On Makar Sankranti day, they wake up early in the morning, bathe in the holy waters, worship the sun god and give away the gifts. Joyous festivities mark the celebration in every home. Joyous festivity means celebrate the festival joyfully, happily in every home. Okay. The day after Sankranti is Pongal day. So the day after Sankranti is the Pongal day. Now this festival is especially observed in Tamil Nadu. So Tamil Nadu, this Pongal is celebrated. On this day, the cow, which is regarded as a symbol of Holy Mother. So cow is worshipped on this day. So people, the cow is regarded as a symbol of the Holy Mother and it is worshipped on this day. The cow is given a bath and then decorated well. So on this day, cow is worshipped. And what do they do on this day, on Pongal day? People, they give a bath to the cow and they decorate that cow very nicely. Tilak is put on her forehead. Tilak is put on her forehead and beads and ornaments are tied to her horn. Okay, on horn is there, no? There beads and ornaments are tied to her horn. Then the cow is fed with sweet cakes. So they are making sweet dish. Sweet cakes, it is a sweet dish. And on this day, the cow is given sweet cakes to eat. Okay. So on this day, people, they worship cow. The cow is what did they do? They give a bath to the cow. They decorate the cow very well, and tilak is put on her forehead. Beads and ornaments are tied on her horn. Then the cow is given sweet cakes to eat. Thus we show our gratitude towards her on this day. Okay. The festival of Pongal is also related to harvest. So Pongal is also a harvest festival. Okay, which is celebrated in Tamil Nadu. For the farmers, it is a day of triumph. So the festival of Pongal is also related to the harvest. For the farmers, it is the day of triumph. Means the day of success. Triumph means the day of success. The first harvest is offered to the Almighty. Almighty means the God. So the first harvest, okay, is offered to the God, and that is Pongal. On this day, women bath early in the morning and cook new harvested rice in a big fresh earthen pot. When the rice boils and overflows, they shout joyfully. Now see, you can see on the right hand side, you can see the picture that, see, on this day the women bath early in the morning, and you can see how they are cooking the new harvested rice in a big earthen pot, fresh earthen pot. They boil the new harvested rice. Okay, and when the rice boils and the rice, it overflows, they make it overflow, that rice. When the rice boils and overflows, they shout. What do they shout joyfully? They shout joyfully, Pongal, oh Pongal. What do they shout joyfully? Means they are happy. And they shout Pongal, oh Pongal. Okay, that is why it is called as Pongal day. The cooked rice is offered to God by way of thanks. So after cooking the rice in that earthen pot, what do? They offer it to God to say thanks to God. Then the family and friends partake it as prasad. So family and friends, they eat that rice, Pongal rice. The family, they sit together and they share this rice as prasad. people exchange greetings on this day. So on this day, people, they go to each other's house and they exchange greetings. Okay. In Maharashtra, sweets made of sesame, sesame means the til, are exchanged. That is til laddu. We say no, til laddu. Okay, in Maharashtra, sweets made of sesame, that is til, are exchanged. In Punjab, it is celebrated as harvest festival, that is Baisakhi. Okay, in Maharashtra, sweets, what is made on this day? Makar Sankranti day, sweets are made of sesame. Okay, that is til laddu, and they are exchanged. Okay, but in Punjab also it is celebrated as the harvest festival, that is Baisakhi. The day prior to this, Lohri is celebrated. So prior to this day, Lohri is celebrated. On this day, women celebrate this day by applying haldi kumkum on each other's forehead. So on Makar Sankranti day, women, what do? They apply haldi kumkum on each other's forehead. Children make this day more colorful by flying kites. So what do the children do? They make this day more colorful. So by how they are doing this more colorful? By flying kites. Okay. In Gujarat, kite flying competitions are held. So in Gujarat, competitions are held. Kite flying competitions are held on this day. The sky is flooded with brightly colored kites. Full sky on this day you can see the sky. It is flooded with brightly colored kites. You can see very different colors and different types of kites in the sky. Okay. So children, we have finished this lesson. So you have understood what is Makar Sankranti, how it is celebrated, why it is celebrated, you all know. Okay. So now we are going to do the textbook activity. Okay. Answer the following. Okay. So I'll be asking the questions based on from this lesson. During which month of the Hindu calendar is Makara Sankranti celebrated? During the Hindu calendar, according to the Hindu calendar, when is Makara Sankranti celebrated? According to the Hindu calendar, Makara Sankranti is celebrated in the Paush month. Which month? Paush month. Okay. So during which month of the Hindu calendar is Makara Sankranti celebrated? According to the Hindu calendar, Makara Sankranti is celebrated in the Paush month. Next one. How do children celebrate this day? How do the children celebrate this day, Makara Sankranti day? Children celebrate this day by flying kites. How do they celebrate? By flying kites. Number 3. What is the festival of Pongal related to? What is the festival of Pongal related to? The festival of Pongal is related to harvest. The festival of Pongal is related to harvest. Number 2 question. How do children celebrate this day? Children celebrate this day by flying kites. Number 3. What is the festival of Pongal related to? The festival of Pongal is related to harvest. Okay. Now, number 4. Why is the cooked rice offered to God? Why is the cooked rice offered to God? The cooked rice is offered to God by way of saying thanks. The cooked rice is offered to God by way of saying thanks. By saying thanks to God. Okay. Next one. Now, activity time. Now children, what you have to do is that you have to draw and decorate the kite. So you have to draw in your notebook, your home notebook. You are going to draw a kite, big kite, and you are going to decorate that kite. Okay. Next Roman. Circle the words that are related to Makar Sankranti. So here some words are given. Only the words which are related to Makar Sankranti you have to circle. Okay. Now I am going to read these words first. Til sweet, fire god, haldi kumkum, February 14, kite flying, Magh, sun god, Pongal, Chaitra. Okay. So these are the words. But from these words, only the words which are related to Makara Sankranti, those only words you have to circle. Okay. So we will see now. Okay. Now til sweet. Is it related to Makara Sankranti? Yes. We make til sweet on this day. So circle. So circle til sweet. Next February 14. No, we will not circle because when does Makar Sankranti comes? It comes in the month of January, not February. So you will not circle February 14. Sun god, does it related to sun god? Yes. So circle sun god. Fire god? No. Kite flying? Yes. It is related to kite flying. Okay. On this day, Makar Sankranti day, children, they fly kite on this day. Pongal, haldi kumkum? Yes. On this day, ladies, what do? They apply haldi kumkum on the foreheads of the other women. Magh? No. Chaitra? No. So these many words, they are related to Makara Sankranti. Okay. Now see the next one. Roman 3rd. Stick 4 pictures of different Hindu festivals. So you have to, if you have the book with you, value education book with you, then you can stick the pictures in that book only. Okay. And if you don't have, then what will you do? You are going to stick the pictures of 4 different Hindu festivals. Okay. You have to stick the picture. So children, we have ended with our today's period. Okay. So have a nice day. Thank you. Sai Ram.